What's going on, guys? It's TheIronPlayer, and today I've got some information for you guys about the picture that has recently surfaced on the internet, and the one that's everyone going crazy about, and everyone's speculating all this stuff about DLC. And I'm just going to say right here that this image is fake. I am 99% sure this is fake. And before you go and dislike and start crying, I'm going to explain why. There is so much evidence why this image is fake, and I'm going to basically just go through that for you guys. Now, firstly, it is way too early. First Strike, the Black Ops 1 DLC, came out 1 month into the year 2011. Escalation, the second DLC, came out 5 months into the DLC. Revolution isn't even on PS3 yet, let alone or PC or Wii U or anything like that, let alone being able to develop the second DLC. It's not going to happen. We're a month and a half into the year, and they're not going to have developed the entire maps and have the images ready and have all the artwork and designs and promotions, because they're just not going to be able to market something they haven't made yet. We're only 1.5 months into the year, and we're going to be expected to be seeing the second DLC in probably about 2 months from now. So it is way too early. They wouldn't have even designed the maps yet. There'll still be an early development stage, and so yeah, that's the number one reason. Secondly, just the orientation as a name is not a name that suits the map packs or DLC. Orientation, it's not a violent or action-packed kind of name, such as First Strike, Escalation, Annihilation, Resurrection, Revolution. These are all, yeah, they all end in ION, so orientation seems kind of likely, but they're not. Orientation just doesn't make any sense when you, like, it's not a war kind of action shooter type name, and just does not fit in with the general theme that Treyarch normally do. And also the images just look terrible. If you look at Southpaw, that looks like a zombie. You can see he's got glowing eyes, and someone who's clearly just photoshopped some kind of character looking, and the images look generally poorly put together. The mobile, however you want to say it, image, that looks like flipping Master Chief from Halo. I don't even play Halo, but that looks like a Halo character. That does not look like a Call of Duty character. If you look at Water, that guy's wearing a t-shirt. That does not look like a Black Ops character that you would see online. And Plane, that just looks like the actual, like, an airport. We've never seen something like that in the Black Ops 2 story mode, so it doesn't really make sense. It'll be really out of context for them to make a map like this. So that just seems really kind of random. Like, and the main thing that jumps out of you is the names. Water. Who would name a map Water? What kind of creative development team would name a map Water? That's about the unimaginative name that I've ever heard for a map, and it does not seem likely. Also, Dead High. If you look around the buildings, you look at the setting, it looks like Die Rise. It looks like there's big skyscrapers and buildings, and it's all derelict kind of structures like that. It's not. They're not going to make the same zombie map twice. They're going to make, how Zombies goes is they make maps completely different from each other and just the complete polar opposites. So they're not going to make a map that looks pretty much like Die Rise already. And also there's a Zombie Hand, which kind of looks like it's like turned the game mode where you're a zombie. It just doesn't really suit all the other images that we've already seen. And also look at the hexagon shapes. I'll flip back and forward, or I'll put 2 images on the screen. Look at the difference in the hexagons. The hexagons are like thinner, that like the lines around each image, they're a lot thinner, and like they just don't look similar to how they normally would and how they should do. And it just doesn't look like it's a professionally made image. It's the same as the Revolution image. And Treyarch, they coordinate their images. If you look at these images, here's First Strike, here's Escalation, here's Annihilation, Resurrection. They all look exactly the same. They all follow the same theme. But if you look at Orientation and Revolution, they just do not match. I mean, yes, you can see someone's tried to make them match, but they just do not look similar at all, in my opinion. But yeah, they just do look fake to me, and you can clearly see that someone's just like Google searched like assault rifle and just placed it underneath and put a blue glow around it. I can make that in Photoshop, but the assault rifle, it just doesn't look, it looks very generic, like someone's just Google searched it and just dropped it in there. You can't see the name because somehow they managed to get a bad angle, and it's really kind of not compelling at all. And finally, the main thing, well, not the main thing, another big thing of evidence against this is that it's a computer image. Look at the glow around the letters Call of Duty. You can see clearly this is a computer image. You can see that this is on a computer screen or a television screen. If you look at the Revolution poster, it was actually a real thing. It's a poster that was actually in a GameStop store and someone took a picture of it. You can actually see clearly it's a physical object. This is just a computer screen, which implies that someone's obviously just made it in Photoshop and just took a picture with their camera, and they just so happened to miss out all the Activision and Treyarch and M for Mature logos. So really, if you ask me, this image is fake. I'm 99% sure of it. And yeah, but anyway, I'd like to know what you guys think of this image in the comment section. There's been a lot of like debate around this around this image. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys later.